What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys the very first episode of a new series that I'm launching within Forza 5 called Super Saloons. Now, basically what we're doing in this series is we're basically going to take as many Super Saloon cars as we can in Forza and build them for circuit racing, and then take them online and race them before test driving them or upgrading them. So basically, a blind build and tune for each car that we run in this series. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a car, we're going to go buy it, and then, I've already bought the RS4, but what we're going to do is go buy a car, and then upgrade it for the class above the one that it starts out in as stock. So, basically, giving us a little bit of room to do more upgrades than we would otherwise if we kept it in the same class as it was stock. So, we're going to be starting off this series in the first episode with the Audi RS4. Like I said before, this is the 06 RS4. Awesome car. A lot of cool stuff about this car. I love the way it looks, personally. That's one of my favorite things about this car, actually, is its looks. It looks really, really good. I really like the giant, I don't know, I guess you'd say a giant mouth on the front of the car. It really, really looks nice. Now, without any more rambling on, let's go ahead and get all the upgrades in it. So, definitely want to get the platform and handling stuff out of the way first off. The reason why there have been some parts installed on this car beforehand is because this is actually the second take of recording this. The very first time I tried to record this, a bunch of stuff just, I don't know, a bunch of stuff didn't end up working out. A bunch of people came into my, recording space, made a bunch of noise, so it didn't end up working out all that well. So we're going to go ahead and get the full race weight reduction kit in there. That's going to prevent us from upgrading the power that much, but when you're doing a car like this for circuit racing, you're not exactly going for massive power. Sometimes you can, if you want to, but personally, I like to go for a lot of handling upgrades first when you're running through a circuit build, and then like go for a bunch of handling upgrades first, and then put the power mods back in later. Because really, when you think about it, handling mods are some of the most, not just some of the most important things, but pretty much probably the most important things that you're going to have in a circuit race car, like in a circuit racing car, because if you think about it, it's got a decent amount of power already. I mean, we're working with 420 horsepower, 317 pounds-feet of torque, which is definitely not bad. Definitely not a bad amount to work with, so it could prove to be not enough, but we'll just have to see when we actually get this thing out on the track. So, as far as the rims go, I'm going to go ahead and put, if I can find them again. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to try and find some new rims. The side, ooh, these OZ Super Turismo GTs look really nice. I mean, they only take 13 pounds off, but they look really nice. I'm going to go with those. They look awesome. Those look legit, seriously. Now, what else do I want to do? Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention was, in this series, we are not going to be doing any drivetrain conversions. Whatever drivetrain the car is stock is what it is going to stay. If it's all-wheel drive, it'll stay all-wheel drive. If it's rear drive, it'll stay rear drive. I'm going to try and stay as true to the core characteristics of the car as I possibly can with these builds. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a race air filter in there. Up the power just a little bit. Obviously, we're going to need a race exhaust because I always like to do race exhaust systems because I really want to hear the car as much as possible. 694 with the race valves. Let's see. Whoa, that's A700, so we're maxing it out at 479 horsepower and 361 pounds-feet of torque, which is not bad, and we bored it out to a 4.4 liter. Alright, so let's tune it a little bit, and then take it straight online, see if we can find a race. Really excited to see how this car does, though. Now, as far as the tire pressure goes, you know what, I'm going to leave it alone, because 30 usually works well for me. And as far as the camber and all that stuff, let's put that in just a tiny bit, and then, actually, no. You know what, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that for now. I am going to, since it's an all-wheel drive car, I'm going to mess with the diff just a little bit. For the rear, we're going to put the balance a little bit more to the rear, 65%, but that's about it. And we're going to lower the front acceleration just a tad as well, just to try and balance it out to the rear. Now for the braking, bring this down to about 60. And up to I think 115 should be good. We're not going to mess with the aero. We're not able to mess with the aero because I didn't install any aero parts. Damping is fine for me right now, at least. Bring the ride height all the way down. Anti-roll bars. I can't really do a whole lot. In fact, we're going to stiffen the fronts up just a bit. I can't really do a whole lot because I don't know. I haven't test driven the car, which is it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing because it's a good thing because you get the surprise once you take it online, but it could be a bad thing because what if I set it up, slightly wrong. So I'll see you guys back when we find an online race. Alright, so we found a race, and hopefully it's a full lobby, because I'm wanting to get into something with at least a good amount of players. Let's see, let me find the... There it is, my RS4. Okay, so not a bad amount of players. Not full, but not a bad amount of players. Looks like... Oh, okay, so we're just loading in. Okay, never mind, the race isn't actually in progress, which is awesome. It's awesome, so finally I get into one where I'm not having to wait for the race to finish first. And it's on one of my favorite tracks, if not my favorite track in the game. Actually, wait, no, it is in progress. What the heck? That was weird. That was really weird. Now it says 1 out of 2 laps complete, but then right before that it said 2 out of 2 laps complete. You know what? I'll check back with you guys when this lobby actually sorts itself out. And who knows, I may end up going into another lobby. We'll see. Alright, guys, so we're back, and they finally finished that race at Spa-Francorchamps, which was being really weird as far as the display, well, displaying the laps and stuff. But they finally finished the race, and then when the voting came, everybody voted random, and we got Road Atlanta. So, which is kind of funny, because my last online race was at Road Atlanta as well, in the Lotus Exige S. And if you guys saw that one, hopefully this one won't have anywhere near as much lag as that one did. Because if you guys remember, that one was basically a lag fest, and a lot of getting rammed from behind by a Hyundai Veloster. But that's beside the point. I kind of got to focus on this race now. Now, I'm kind of hoping that I was able to dial out a little bit of the understeer, because obviously there's going to be more understeer than there would in a rear drive car. Obviously, it's going to be more understeer than you would find since it's all-wheel drive, but hopefully not too much understeer. I mean, usually Audis, though, some of them have more understeer than others. I mean, the R8 is an exception. The R8 doesn't have that much understeer at all. Ooh, that is a nice LFA. That LFA is beautiful. Power! Hooks up really nicely. Launches really well. Outlaunched the LFA. Love this cockpit, too. Oh, geez. There's a little bit of that understeer. Ow! Ow! Oh god, there's that first corner carnage. Jeez! The whole field took itself out! Power out of the corner. The nice thing about driving an all-wheel drive is you can kind of slide it into the corner and then use the front end to pull you back around. It's kind of entertaining, to be honest. I mean, it's a little bit newbie, but... Oh, that Caterham. That Caterham. Oh, he is right there. I have better out-of-corner acceleration, though. Just gonna leave it in fourth. Dang, he is right there. He is really staying on me. Trying to go really far to the inside. Now power out. Yeah, I can put my power on way more out of the corners than the Caterham and that Camaro can. My only worry is the straight. Looks like it's kind of an even match between me and the Caterham, but that Camaro is... Oh my god! That Camaro is charging. Do not hit me. Damn, that was a pretty good line. I gotta give that to the Camaro now. That was a really good line. I was like, I'm just gonna... I'm so sorry, Caterham. I am so sorry. Oh, God, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Oh, jeez. I was just trying to correct my line when he came around from the inside. Not the inside, the outside. I was on the inside. But jeez, Caterham, I am so sorry. He was running a good race, too. Dang. Now I gotta claw some of these places back. Oh God, stop plowing, stop plowing. Down to third, woo-oh, down to second. Needed to go down a couple gears for that. Kind of worried about that Ferrari, though, since he got so far out ahead of me in such a short amount of time. Dang, people are leaving. I will admit this car has a really nice turn-in, though. Really nice turn-in. Oh, catching the 360. Trying to draft off of him, actually. He's either going to block us or let us past. He's actually... Oh, I was saying he might let us pass, but... Oh. A little bit daring there. A little bit of a daring move, but it ended up working. Ooh, LFA, I saw him go off into the dirt a little bit. Who's even out in front now? That Camaro? I think it is. I think he is. Dang, that 360 is right on me. Right on me. Gotta really, really watch it right now, because one mistake and he's gonna take me. He's really trying. He's trying to be really aggressive, and that might end up making him screw up. What? What? He shot around for an outside pass. Jeez. Was not expecting that. Oh God, the Caterham's back. Come on, come on, come on. That LFA just kept getting in my way and getting in my way. I was trying to power around him, but every time I tried to accelerate, he just kept inching his way more and more in front of me. What the heck is with this spoiler? Look at his spoiler! Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Jeez! Oh, I followed his line a bit too much. Come on, come on. Whoa! Whoa, that Caterham! Whoa! Whoa! Good grief, that ending was crazy. Dang, that was an insane ending. And that race was actually kind of short. I'm surprised at how short it was. But, wow. That ending was crazy. I will admit, the Caterham got... He got the revenge he deserved for my mistake. I definitely was... I felt really bad about that mistake. And, he definitely got the revenge that he definitely deserved to get there at the end. The revenge on me, because... I will admit that I even when somebody makes a mistake and hits me, I tend to get kind of mad, and I always feel really bad, though, when I do it to somebody else. It makes me just feel like, I don't know, just feel like I've done something wrong, if you guys know what I mean. But, let's go ahead and continue. I might actually do a second race in this episode, because that was really short. Just a really short race. Or at least it felt short to me, so... hopefully we get Bernese Alps or Spa-Francorchamps to race on, because I would absolutely love that. That would be legit. No, I don't want to show his gamer card. Jeez. I wanted to mute him. Alrighty. Ooh, Prague or Top Gear? Well, it's not the full Top Gear, so I'm going to vote for Prague. I hope these people realize it's not the full Top Gear. Because, just the outer loop is not that fun, actually, to race on. The fun version of Top Gear is the full circuit. Go ahead and mute these guys out, just so they don't mess up the actual background audio. Thankfully, everybody's voting for Prague, which is another one of the best tracks in Forza 5, so definitely excited to race here. We've got a bigger grid this time, too. And we're up against an 08 ACR. 08 ACR Viper, which could be very bad for us because of the fact that those are just extremely fast. They're crazy fast, actually. They're one of the dominating cars for A-Class. The LFA is staying. The Caterham is staying. Actually, oh, okay, no, they both stayed. Got a crossbow, SLR. That should be interesting to race against. GTR 430 Scuderia, Aventador. That's going to be interesting. A RS4 going up against an Aventador. After all, they're kind of made by the same company. Not really. Well, one owns the other. They're not made by the same guys, but one owns the other. Let's get this started, though. Come on. We got 2 laps. That's not that many, actually. Kind of feel gypped with a race that's only 2 laps long. I like my races to be, I guess you could say, like, a little bit longer, because that way, when the races are a bit longer, like 5 laps or more, that way you really get to get into the race. You get to see position changes, and you get just like a whole bunch of things actually going on in the race. Because like a race can change at any time, but with 2 laps, I mean, if you're a half decent driver and you spawn in out in the front of the pack and it's just 2 laps, if you're a half decent driver, you're pretty much guaranteed a top 3 finish. So where am I? I'm like way in the back. Okay, I'm like way in the back, so I have my work cut out for me here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The crossbow's being a little aggressive. First corner, crazy cart is lagged. What the hell was that? Everybody just jumping around like crazy. I don't even know what... Okay, that Ferrari's playing dirty. Really dirty. Thankfully, people that race like that are easy to pass. Really? Really? Dang, okay. I nicked the wall and then... I don't even know. I nicked the wall and then he hit me and then... I don't even know. He spun out behind me. I hope that wasn't my fault. My windshield's already broken though, which sucks. Which means I'm going to have to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Which means I'm going to have to race in third person. Which a lot of you guys actually wanted me to do. A lot of you guys wanted me to do, but I'm not the best at it. So we'll see how it actually ends up going. Oh, braking zones are a bit odd in third-person view. Since I don't use any racing lines, it's a bit strange. Because I always judge it from like the view I get inside the car, but it's a little bit harder to judge it in third person. Well, he's falling behind now, actually. Ooh, I ran that a bit wide. Oh, we're going into the wall. Yeah, I looked back. That was a huge mistake. Ruined my line. Didn't mean to kick it out. At least it's all-wheel drive and we can bring it back really quick, though. Whoa, that Ferrari's right there. Is he the one that hit me? I think, yeah, he is. Which means he's probably going to try to... Jeez! See what I mean by I can't race in third person? God, I cannot race in third person. You know what? Forget it. I'm going back to first person. I don't even care, though, the windshield is broken. I can't race in third person. It's crazy. Now I might actually be able to gain some ground again. Whoa, 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 understeer, jeez! I am so not used to this car. That and the fact that I feel like really under pressure right now because I really want to catch the Caterham. And when I get like that, I tend to... the track was... Jeez, there's a bump right there. There is a bump right there that messes you up like crazy. I don't know if you guys were able to see that, but... I felt that, like, not only in the game, but on the controller as well. There's a bump right there that if you hit it, you go sideways immediately. That was not only unexpected, but very surprising and really annoying, actually. Jeez. Oh, God, come on. Please mess up, Aventador. Please mess up. Oh, power out. Dang, the head of the pack just got way ahead, though. I'm not used to driving all-wheel drive cars. I'm really not. All of my circuit cars right now are rear drive. And I'm just so used to their dynamics and characteristics that it's so hard adjusting to an all-wheel drive car. People say that all-wheel drive cars are just easy, but if you like always race rear drive, all-wheel drive cars are pretty dang hard to get used to. Whoa, that Aventador is lag jumping. Dang, I ran real wide with the understeer. And the thing is, because we only have 2 laps, there's no time to get used to the car and claw back some of these places. Oh man, oh man, oh, I passed the Aventador right at the end there. Woo, that was an epic finish. That was crazy. That race, though, was a little bit weird. I mean, it got messed up, just like my windshield got messed up in the beginning because of lag, and then I switched to third person because I didn't want to look at the broken windshield, and I'm not that good at racing in third person, as you guys know, and it just, that particular race just kind of went downhill from the point of where I switched to third person, but the first race was better, so I think it kind of makes up for it, but both were entertaining. The first one I think was more fun, but overall for this car, though, I mean, I'll work on it. I'll work on the tune because I'm not totally satisfied with it right now. I mean, obviously, who would be satisfied with this particular tune right now? But I'll definitely work on it because I think the car has potential. So if you guys enjoyed the first episode of my new series, Super Saloons, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section below what you thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And also, if you guys want to suggest a particular car in the comments below, feel free to do so. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed.